Hi friends, happy new week. This is one of the meals I prepared during the men's week and is known as abacha. Every tribe in eastern Nigeria have their type of abacha, but this particular one is from Edda people in Ebonyi state and it's so yummy and delicious. Watch me as I show you some of the things I use for this meal. This is what we call Kanda in Igbo, then kpomo in Yoruba language, cow skin in English. I will go ahead and slice that into the sizes that I like. I already washed it thoroughly. As you can see, it's very neat. The next thing on my list is onion. I will go ahead and slice this onion according to my desired shape or sizes. We don't use this onion to prepare abacha directly. We only use onion to eat the abacha after preparation. I will set that aside and slice fresh peppers. You can use dried peppers, any type of pepper that you like, but I just like adding fresh peppers to my kpomo. Let's begin. In an empty pot, I added my kpomo. I added dry fish, then crayfish. If you have what we call oporo, you can add it to this and add only Maggi cube and water. Stir that together. We don't use too much water to boil our crayfish. We use just little quantity. While that is boiling, in an empty bowl, I added the abacha I'll be using. This is already processed abacha, but normally I'm supposed to use the raw abacha. This is what other people use, but because of time, I'll be using the processed abacha. I added hot water to the abacha. Make sure you add enough water that will cover the abacha. Then you cover the abacha and allow it to soften. After some time, I checked the abacha. It's already doubled in size, but it was still strong. I added extra water and covered back. After some time, I checked the abacha and found out that it's already softened and ready for use. I poured that into a sieve, spread it apart so that it can drain very well. According to Edda terms, I'm supposed to wash my Okazi leaf and add it in the same sieve I added the abacha. But because my Okazi is sun-dried from Nigeria, it's very dry, I still left it in water to soak. So in a pot, I added the abacha, added palm oil. Next thing I added to this was potash water. You soak your potash in water and extract little water from your potash to mix this. One of the things I like about Abacha Ndi Edda is this: you don't really need to add too much ncha or too much akamu to your abacha for it to come out very well. All you need is just to add the appropriate amount and stir all that together properly. Remember, the first thing I added palm oil and potash. Don't add any other thing first. So after that, you can begin to add your ingredients like your roasted ehuru, your roasted pepper. At the beginning of this preparation, don't add salt to your abacha or else your ungo is not going to form. So you can add your salt right now. Just add very little quantity. Remember, the crayfish water contains Maggi, and you know Maggi has little salt in it. So you need to be extremely careful with salt. At this point, I started adding those erishi that I prepared earlier. Normally, I'm supposed to allow this to cool down before adding it to my abacha. But my people were already waiting for me and they were so hungry. I have to rush and do everything. At this point, I added little water from the crayfish. You don't need to cook that crayfish dry because you'll be needing the water. It adds taste to Abacha Ndi Edda. You need to perceive the aroma that was coming out from this abacha. It was so intense. Like, I enjoyed it even before eating the abacha itself. I added extra things to it. I'm just being careful. I don't want to over add things to my abacha. So at this point, the abacha is almost ready. After stirring everything together, I added my Okazi leaf. Like I told you earlier, I'm supposed to add this Okazi leaf with the abacha before starting the processes. But because of the type of Okazi I have here, I added it lastly. Abacha Ndi Edda actually deserve the hype because it's usually slushy and tasty. There's this other tribe I can sell my porridge just to get the abacha, and these people is called Isoche people. Their abacha is underrated. They call it Iwu. I want to specially give a shout out to Isoche people. You people's Iwu is just like, it's so yummy. It's so yummy. I love you guys. Another tribe I enjoy the abacha is Enugu people. Abacha Enugu is so yummy and delicious. Please, this is my personal preference. I'm not trying to talk down on any tribe. We all have our choices. You can equally make your own choice, but these three are the best for me. My Abacha Ndi Edda is ready, guys, and it's so yummy and slushy. I want to ask you, which tribe wins the best abacha for you from your personal preference? Anyway, thank you guys for watching, listening, and sharing my videos. I love you all. Bye.